This is Gavarok Fevanor welcoming you to Let's Play Kingdom Hearts. Now, as I said in the last video, audio commentary is not live. That's probably how it'll be for the rest of this game and all of my other games in which I'm recording using my DVD recorder. And now we're moving. Here we go. About to test out the attack function. Attack. Alright, you've got it. Use this power to protect yourself and others. Green gauge, hit points. If you run out of hit points, you die. And that's magic. There will be times you will have to fight. Keep your light burning strong. And here's the basic combat thing. Pretty easy enough. These little enemies are called shadows. They can shrink themselves and sort of go flat on the ground so you can't attack them, but for the most part they're easy. And you get EXP for killing things, and when you get enough you gain level, as in any self-respecting role-playing game. Now those little green balls, they restore your health. Enemies drop them. There are other types. Some of them give you money, some of them give you magic, but for the moment all you'll get is health. Behind you. And if you press R1, you lock onto an enemy and sort of face him and aim towards him in your attacks. It's a very, very helpful function because it means you don't have to aim. Considering my aim is absolute shithouse, I am quite thankful for it. By the way, guys, because this is a test sort of run of, I mean, this is the actual Let's Play, but it's sort of like a test run of how everything works and quality and that. Could you guys give me feedback on the video quality, the audio quality, and how my voice matches up in volume with the video? Just let me know what you think in this video and the last one. And the next two, of course. Probably the videos 2 to 4 will be released a little bit after video 1, because I'm uploading video 1 now, but I wanted to finish the audio recordings for the other 3 before I upload them. So probably just like 2 hours apart or something. Now the updates for this game will be a bit different. Rather than a specific pattern, because it's a lot more tedious to do, because I have to technically do each video twice, video and audio, it's probably going to be uploaded erratically and at different times. Like, you might get a huge chunk. I might record video for 2 hours one day, but when I do the audio, it'll take me a couple days, and so they'll go up over time. So, if I haven't been updating in a couple of weeks of Kingdom Hearts and I've been doing Golden Sun and other games, don't hassle me for it. I can only do as much as I can. I mean, right now I've got a 5-day weekend, so I'm sure I'll get a lot in. But at times when I have school and that and all, I've got weekends to record. Kingdom Hearts probably not my biggest priority since I can't open it. Mainly since once I don't have rewritable DVDs. I'm sure I can get them somewhere, but at the moment they're hard to come by. I just use my dad's DVDs, and I don't want to waste them by just doing quick recordings once a week. So what I'll probably do is a big chunk of like 2 hours, which I think is the maximum you can get on the disc, once every week or 2, probably once every 2 weeks, knowing me. Now, this thing's funny. I spent ages, my first run through this game when I was really young, like grade 3 or whatever, 9, 10. I spent ages trying to work out how to do this. Because the instructions said you can push large crates, so I pushed this around the stage repeatedly thinking, what's next? Is the game jammed? Then I realised that all you had to do was this. Well, not that. This. Okay, my aim is crappy. This! Thank you! And there we go. And then you pick up an item, which is a potion. Also, just like to point out, remember that chest that he opened earlier? I must have been talking because I missed it. There was nothing in it. It was just he opened a chest, but there was nothing in it. I like that. And again, you just have to destroy this to continue with the story too. For no real reason. And you can lift those barrels if you like, but there's no real point here. And the door is now no longer transparent, so we should be able to go through. Hold on. The door won't open just yet. First, tell me more about yourself. Again, I don't really know who this guy is. He's just sort of the voice in Sora's head while he's dreaming. But this is interesting. This is actually Sora's home, Destiny Islands, and will be here shortly. And these are his 3 friends. That's Tidus from Final Fantasy X, Selphie from Final Fantasy VIII, and back over there was Wakka from Final Fantasy X. They're a lot younger here than they are in their respective games. But yeah, these are just dream versions. But sooner or later, when he wakes up and gets out of the tutorial, we will meet them, and we will get to fight each one of them in a duel, and we will embarrass ourselves horribly. But yeah, each of these is going to ask you a question, and the reason I'm running around like doing bugger all here is because I believe when I was doing the live commentary I was rambling on at this point. But yeah, they're all going to ask you a question, and you've got 3 responses to each question, and different combinations of answers result in 3 different leveling patterns. Basically, there's only there's a whole bunch of different combinations, like yeah, of answers you can give them, but in the end it'll only come down to 3 things. Either you're gifted, which means in the beginning of the game leveling up does not take much EXP, but in the end it takes more. Normal, which means you're pretty much average the whole way through. Or late starter, where leveling up in the beginning of the game is difficult, but towards the end of the game it gets easier. Now I had a look, and the total amount of experience needed to go from level 1 to level 100, which is the maximum, is higher for gifted and lower for late starter. So I'm going to go late starter because overall, when it comes down to it, you don't have to work as hard with late starter. So I go the lazy option. When am I going to talk to these people? Hurry up! God, it's because I did live commentary before. Normally, from now on in future videos, I probably will not be running around as much because I won't be talking while I'm recording the video. But yeah, for now you're going to get a couple of bits of me screwing around like normal. Talk to her. Go on, you know you want to. Speak to Selphie. Speak to Selphie. Talk to Selphie. There we go. What's most important to you? Now, there's being number 1, friendship, or my prized possessions. There's a whole bunch of different ways to get late starter, but I think I picked my prized possessions, didn't I? There we go, yep. Just, if you ever play this game, look up what the correct responses are, and then you'll know. There's a whole bunch of different ways to get each option. Now you'll notice you, going up there, you can't actually walk past that area there. That's the rest of Destiny Islands, which we will be visiting shortly, but you can't go anywhere else other than this little area now. Let's talk to Wakka or Tidus. Wakka or Tidus? Wakka! What do you want out of life? Wakka sounds Indian. Whoops! I believe I picked to be strong. Yes. To be strong, huh? What are you so afraid of? Believe me, his voice actor actually sounds like that. He's supposed to be 13, so they made him prepubescent. Getting old? Is that really so scary? You like to collect neat things. You want to be strong. You're afraid of getting old. Your adventure begins in the dead of night. Your road won't be easy, but a rising sun awaits your journey's end. That means late starter. Pretty much, I believe it's your journey begins in the morning, you're gifted. Your journey begins at midday, you're normal. Journey begins in the dead of night, you're late starter. So I'm going to go late starter because when it all comes down to the very, very end of the game, you have not done as much work to get to level 100 as you have with gifted or normal. So that's what I'm picking. Now, I believe this is where I cut off the video because I don't remember clicking sound. I think, yeah, I started off the next video with clicking sounds good. Sorry, I'm a bit disoriented here. So at this point, I'm just going to say, fare thee well, everybody.